Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to start working with radio controls, and more specifically I'm interested to fetch the value of the gender of my choice. So let us first create two radio buttons. Now, as you know, type should be taken as radio, and I'm going to take the name as RD. For the first one, since it is the male option, I'm going to take the value as M, and for the female one, let us simply copy and paste this thing because we are going to give the same name to the second radio button as well. The only difference would be the value, because value is what we will use as a programmer to identify which option out of the two was selected. And why is that? Because both the radio buttons have the same name. And the final thing, we need a button. So why do we need a button? Because on click of the button, I'm going to connect my code to the function ABC, right? So that's the on click, and I'm calling my ABC function. So I'm done with the HTML part. Let us see how it looks. Okay, so this is the option. So that's the male option, and that's the female option. So I can select one of the two. Now what I want is, when I click this button, I'm interested to fetch the value of one of the radio buttons. So first thing, declare a variable, right? Now, if you want to fetch the value of any radio button, you have to follow the same hierarchy. So name of the form is FRM. Now, the difference is with the name of the control. Here the name of the control is RD, but because both the radio buttons in this gender group have the same name, you have to use RD as an array, where the first radio button here will be indexed 0 and the next radio button will be indexed 1. Now remember, if you have multiple groups, then for each of the group, the first option in that group will be given the index number 0, right? So if I am interested to print the value of the 0th, as in the first radio button, I'm going to write in square bracket 0 and the value. So all I need to do is go ahead and print the value. Let us try here. So it actually makes no sense for me here selecting any of the radio button, because my code is not connected to which radio button I have selected. Irrespective of the selection, I'm still interested to print the value of the first radio button. So if you see, I have selected the female, but when I click on it, it is still going to fetch the letter M. What is M? M is the value of the first radio button, right? Even though I selected the female option. So now if I want to print the value of the female option, what would I do? I would fetch the value. So I'll create one more variable, fetch the value of the second radio button. Second means index 1, and fetch it in the variable B and print it. So here goes my code. I'm going to first fetch the value of the first radio button and then the value of the second radio button. So here's M and here's F. That's all for this video. See you in the next one.